cracking.
And good afternoon, everybody. This is Rebel Gaming coming to you live. Welcome to the stream. Glad everybody's here. Welcome. We are live across all three platforms. So welcome. If you have a comment or a question on today's topics, please post it in our chat so I can give you my opinion if you'd like it. If not, that's kind of what we do here. This is the Azerothi Talk Show. We come up here once a week, and we just talk about current events and our opinions on current matters. So, before we get really into it, I'll just let you know, we are live on YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook. Once again, thank you very much for your generosity and keeping and getting this thing rocking and rolling again. So we are continuing what we were starting last year with our contest, and we'll have more details on that as soon as we can. So again, welcome to the stream, guys. Thank you very much for stopping by. If you haven't been to the stream before, post hello, where you from, whatever you'd like to post, just tell us that you're here. We'd like to see the viewers that are online. So today's topic of discussion is current events. So what we kind of do is we just kind of mess around with this a little bit, talk about some of the updates that are coming out, talk about what's going on in the spectrum. So one of the biggest things that we're looking at that is on our topic of discussion today is the possible buyout. So obviously there might be a problem with the FTC trade. The FTC might not actually approve it because of how big Microsoft could be or is right now. It could be a monopoly. Well, Blizzard's like, Microsoft's like, well, in a whole wide spectrum of gaming, there's a lot of competition. There's a lot of people out there, but not as big named as Microsoft or Sony or Nintendo or whatever the case is. So, yeah, there'd be a monopoly, but there wouldn't be. There's a lot of different companies coming out. For example, Dreamhaven. You have, other small publishers that are making their names. CD Projekt Red's another one. Just to name a few. But we look back in the past and we look at everything that's currently going on. We look at the current events of Blizzard Entertainment, and we look at some of these previous acquisitions. And that being said, look at Bethesda, Microsoft buying out Bethesda, another big market name. There's also the possibility of Sony buying Spyro, or not Spyro, but there's another company that they're looking at. So, you know, it's like even Nintendo's getting to this point where they're talking about these crazy things. Like, I don't know if you guys pay attention to the streams or not, like, or the Twitter streams, but they're like going ham on the streams against, you know, Microsoft. It's kind of funny, honestly, but you know, it's you know, annoying to a certain extent. So that was one of the main topics of discussion today. Is what do you think? Do you think that Blizzard is going to finally get through, and this buyout's going to happen? There's a possibility it might not happen, just because of the FTC trade rules. But we'll see. We won't know until next year when it goes through. But there is a possibility that it might not go through. I want it to go through, as I think it'd be great for the company. I think it'd be great for the game, just because of the player base. There'd be more people wanting to play. Also, on the next topic of discussion, World of Warcraft is confirmed to be on mobile by the end of 2022. Holy cow. What do you guys think about that? Honestly, I don't know. Like I said, for the player base, it might be great, but if it's going to be on mobile, like, people don't have to buy computers anymore. They could just go out and buy a really good gaming cell phone and play World of Warcraft. What the heck? Look at Call of Duty. They've already taken advantage of that. Xbox Pass. If you get the little backbone thing, you can play Xbox with your cell phone. Okay? This is craziness. So, you know, great for the player base, but what is your opinions on this, guys? What do you think about World of Warcraft being on mobile? Would you play it? Would you try it out? I don't know how that would work, honestly, unless they release a whole different version of Warcraft. Kind of like what they did with Diablo when it went on console. So we'll figure out what happens when they put it on the cell phones. That'd be cool to have World of Warcraft on your mobile anywhere you go. iPad, iPhone, Android, tablet, etc. So, two questions. So the very first one is, what do you think about the FTC possibly blocking the Activision Blizzard Microsoft buyout? Okay. Number two, what are we looking at for World of Warcraft being on mobile? What do you guys think? I'd love to hear your opinions on this. So we're going to hop right into it as we normally do. Welcome to the stream, guys. If you haven't already been to the stream, say hello, where you from, whatever. Just say hi. Glad to see you. Make sure you follow and subscribe if you're on both platforms, watching on our Twitch channel and for the very first time in a while. We also built a new guild website for our guild, our community, so we're excited to launch that. Our donation page is back up and rolling, so if you have not been on our page, let me see if I can pull that up. I don't know if I have that up or not. Nope, I don't. I do not. But also, you see on your screen there, if you'd like to give to the stream, there are several ways you can do that. Cash symbol REBEL969 for my Cash App friends. If you are on our donation page, I will post that later in the chat if you'd like. And we're going to hop right into it, right into the game here. So we're kind of been working on several different characters. And let me turn that down a little bit. There we go. So these are my character lists. We've been working on several different things, honestly, so I don't know. I've been kind of trying to figure out what I want to do lately with some of these characters. Like, it's going to take me a while to get to level 16 geared. I had a problem, okay? My problem was I played way too many alts, created it. Hello, Chris Boward. Welcome to the stream. I'm not sure if you're familiar with the stream or not. Just thank you for coming in and saying hello. follow and subscribe and like the stream. We'd appreciate it. Alright, so rocking and rolling. Oh, welcome. I'm glad to see some new faces. I like new faces. The stream is basically like a WoW talk show, where the Azerothian talk show, we talk about the latest in current events. The current questions on the poll today on our current events. Thank you very much for liking the stream, bro. Shout out to you. So our current events today is the Activision Blizzard block, possibly. The FTC has definitely... Thank you very much for sharing that stream, brother. More love. Appreciate it. And then we're talking about the current events of World of Warcraft confirming the mobile confirmation of World of Warcraft being in existence. So we're trying to get people's opinions on it, and that's what we are. We are a discussing channel. We discuss about current events while we just hang around in Azeroth. That's why it's called the Azerothian Talk Show. Welcome to the stream. We're glad you're here. So, let's go ahead. I pushed the wrong button. Okay. And again, welcome to the stream. Chris, I'm glad that you shared that and did that for me. Yeah, we are a different type of stream. A lot of people focus on content. What we focus on is current events. I believe, you know, if we can just take it... my whole idea for this whole show is for like a Jay Leno type of deal. You know, taking what we know about current events, talking about it, getting live feedback. That's what we do here in the at Rebel Gaming. We do all kinds of different stuff, from World of Warcraft to Red Dead, GTA Online. We do a little bit of everything. World of Warcraft is one of our main focuses. And so yeah, like I said, we were talking about the current events that are in our channel. And the first two topics, like I said, the Activision possible blockout and the mobile World of Warcraft confirmed for 2022. Alright, number 3 that was shared from Kansas is a player was asking, what do you think BlizzCon will be this year? BlizzCon possibly 2022 is probably going to be digital, if they even have it. The Omicron coronavirus, which a lot of people are getting tired of the word, I am too. I don't even really like talking about it because it's just aggravating at this point. Yes, you know, it's like we know it's deadly. We know the consequences. You know, let's get over it, type of deal. Let's try to figure out how to stop it, and let's go progressing onwards. That's kind of what's really canceled a lot of 2020 and 2021 is because of that nasty bug, virus, I should say. You know, and I think honestly, moving forward, BlizzCon might be coming back. But honestly, look at the different aspects of everything that we have currently. You know, look at Walmart. There could not have been a better excuse for them to actually be able to close. They were open 24/7, and because of the coronavirus, we have they close their doors now instead of being open 24/7, which saves them money. They don't have to operate as much, but they still have stalkers and stuff like that. But you know, whatever. So coming back to the gaming aspect of things, you look at the whole grand scheme of things with this Activision Blizzard buyout. A lot of people are getting tired of hearing it, but it's kind of a big deal because it's the biggest gaming transaction in history. $69.94 billion, something crazy like that, almost $70 billion for a video game company. Okay, that is huge. It just shows you how big Blizzard is as far as like the communities that they stretch out to. And honestly, we'll find out more when it comes closer next year, when this whole thing, you know, finally comes to a close. But, you know, it's just very interesting to see the community just stepping back and watching what takes place. Obviously, I was on the bandwagon when they first announced it. I was shocked. I did a video right afterwards. You know, I have mixed feelings about the whole deal. So, what is your opinion on that? On the buyout in general? That's number 4. So that's kind of what our topics are for today. Those are a couple of them. That is where we're at. Okay. So what I have been working on as we progress through this, we do go for an hour, what we call the Azerothian Talk Hour. We just talk about current events, and we get live feedback from our guests, our streamers. So if you have any questions, if you have any concerns, comments on any of the topics that we mentioned, just go ahead and give us a shout. But yeah, it's oh, and also, Chris, if you're still watching, if you'd like to give to the stream, there is my Cash App for the community, as well as a website that I'll post later if you guys want to donate to the stream. I love waiting for cues.
Luckily, the flying mechanical terror that patrols this region has a control module that can open the gates.
And I did go ahead and put my custom tip page on there if you'd like to donate to the channel. I'm actually going to go ahead and pin that so people can see it.
So we're gonna root around through the garbage, looking for nodes that may not even be there? All while avoiding a flying death machine so that we can break into a fortress that has even more death machines?
If you'd like to give to the stream that help us
Your
continue
assessment
this
is
service,
accurate.
we appreciate your feedback, your support. If it wasn't for you guys, we wouldn't be able to do that service. So, appreciate it. Let's keep on staying epic. We're going to take a brief intermission. I'll be right back after this. Alright, we're just waiting for the healer to start here. And also, if you guys don't like watching on Facebook, that is actually our live feed as well. So if you go to the website, I don't even know if I can show you on my end. But if you go on that website, you'll be able to see our stream, which is pretty cool. I'm going to see if it's... Yeah, it's on there right now. So if you're wanting to see our stream rather than go to Facebook, you can watch it. It is linked through YouTube. And also, you can donate securely. That's how we have support for this page, is of donations. That way we can continue, because it does this multi-service stream is not free. There's so many other cool benefits. Shout out to OBS Streams that do a lot of our content. And so yeah, I don't know if I like that song. There we go, that's better. Again, we're waiting on a healer. I guess our healer and tank quit. I don't know. Why did they quit? I don't understand. I think it's because we ended up getting a stupid rust bolt. And the other cool thing that we're working on too is we're trying to work on getting sponsorship set up. So if you'd like to be a sponsor, but we need to get to 1,000 people, or I think it's 100 followers on Facebook in order to do that. If you'd like to sponsor the stream, you can also do that within our website that we posted. We only need a healer. We got the tank now, apparently. Alright, let's move back up. Sorry, I'm trying to adjust my screen really quick. There we go. Yeah, we're almost there. Okay. Trying to adjust my screen here so it's not too crazy. There we go. Alright. Okay. I guess they gave up on the dungeon, so we'll just go ahead and re-queue. Of course. That's fantastic. At any rate, so going back to our topic of conversation that we were holding before we were aggravatedly interrupted. So, the Activision block. Let's go back to that. So, possibly the FTC is thinking that they might think that the FTC might block this big deal that is supposed to take place next year. Is there a possibility? Yes, there is, because of monopoly laws. But the gaming arena is so big that this acquisition, which is massive in its form, you know, it's definitely going to be interesting to see how that works and if it is possible that they might block it. What does that mean for the future of World of Warcraft or the future of Blizzard? Let me explain that. So, because of everything that's going on, it would not surprise me if leadership does change after this. Because if everybody knows the infamous lawsuit that Blizzard is facing, numerous, I should say. But yeah. So there's a possibility this might not happen. I wish it would, because that'd be a huge thing for Microsoft. It'd be a huge thing for this game, because there'd be more people that are playing, and it'd be great. Alright, we are going. I think this is the Gilman Coast. We got about 30 minutes left of the Stream Talk show, so we're going to go ahead and move into our other topics. If you guys have any questions about the current or the previous topics that we were talking about, first about the acquisition, Blizzard acquisition for Microsoft, possible FCC block. Number 2, the World of Warcraft mobile. That's going to be the biggest thing we talk about. We might spend some more time on that later. But what is your thoughts on World of Warcraft going mobile? And possibly even on console, which has not been confirmed. But with keyboard and mouse support on both PlayStation 5 and Xbox, I do see World of Warcraft and a lot of PC games coming to Xbox and console. And then also, with mobile being a big thing, the Steam Deck, which is to be released this month, is going to be another big win for MMOs all across the world. Because you can now play any PC game on Steam in a mobile form. Very similar to the Switch. Alright, let's see how bad we can get killed today. Here we go! Woo! And we're rocking and rolling! It's Master Chief full of kills! See, I already had Master Chief before this acquisition, so I better get some frickin' good treatment, man. As I am the original OG Master Chief in World of Warcraft. Yes. I'll tell you what, though, Master Chief, this character that I'm on right now, has gone through a lot of transformation. He was originally a human. Human turned panda turned what else? Now Kultira. So yeah, Master Chief has seen a lot of changes in his lifetime. This is actually a very bold move because the Horde base is right there. So there's possibly no chance of holding this, and we're going to continue on. Why was that even changed? Like, honestly, these are the two most fought over spots in the game. Because, honestly, the one... Yep, there we go. Yeah, there's a rogue zoom around here. Frickin' annoying rogues. Okay, this is annoying. Somebody gonna help me in there, or are you just guys are gonna be like... Jeez. Can somebody, please, appreciate it. Wow. Okay, this is annoying. I can't stand rogues. They're like, PvP is their OG, but it's like so annoying because the invisibility bullcrap. Under Hunter Showdown. The Master Chief against the Gullible. For the kill. Yes, doggy. Woo, 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 woo. We're doing pretty good. If you believe that, then yeah. Also, another cool thing is this mount. Ain't this awesome? If you're a 6-month subscriber like myself, this is also your free access pass. I'm gonna stay over here and guard this place because I got a feeling like the lighthouse is gonna come back under attack. Stupid road. What's in here? Alright, first is first. We're gonna put this up here. I'm tired of these crazy people. Yep, I've seen it. I figured. Didn't I call it? Didn't I call it? I called it. There. Stand roads. Where is he, that sack of crack? Stand rogues. We're gonna pull a rogue. I'm gonna stand back here. I called that though. I seen him coming. I seen him coming. I knew he was going to come back. There he is again. Can't stand these guys. Sack of crap. Why does he keep coming back here? It's like a little annoying. Like, he keeps coming back and keeps coming back. We're definitely not going to win just by looking at, like, the obvious. I don't know if you can see that very well. I don't think you can at all. Yeah, there we go. That's better. Yeah, let's fix that. Here's our score so far. Well, let's see if I can just make this one bigger. Oh, wait. I'm totally wrong. I'm trying to figure this screen thing out. It's the only thing I'm struggling with. It's a stupid screen. There we go. Just do this. Probably going to come back again, so that's kind of what I'm expecting. Yeah, there we go. There's 3 coming. Yeah, we're definitely going to die. So, between all the topics that we've discussed, and that looks like just a total crap show over there, let's take a little bit of a closer look. So that's what's going on currently. We've got a hunter and a paladin trying to change this thing. That's a hunter. Yeah, you got a whole slew of them over here. There ain't no way we're going to be able to catch them guys. Literally have to figure out a way to break them up. The whole team's over here. And of course. Let's see if we can get it back here and check out it, because that country looks pretty adamant. So what I'm going to do is, while their backs are turned, is I'm going to go see if they've left their other bases and total defenseless. Because more than likely they've left their other bases undefended. Oh no, I lied. There's like a couple of people there. There's a couple of people there. As I kind of figured. See, totally nobody over here. Distance. And we're going to throw a couple of traps out that way. Oh, traps. Well, my guess was right. They did leave their thing very unprotected. But this game is probably going to be very close to being over. Anyway, if you're new to the stream, hop on and say hi. I know that Chris was here. I don't know if he's still here or not. But if you're new to the stream, just say hello and say hi, where you're from. And like I said, this video will be available for playback. If you'd like to watch it on our actual play page, rebelgaming.96, or rebelgaming96.live, will be live there. And our new community website is up and running. rocking and rolling. Yeah, they're all over here, so it's a bloodbath right there. Definitely a bloodbath. I did get 3 killing blows, 13 honorable kills, and 2 deaths. Not too bad, not too shabby. And I knew it was a kind of this is kind of like a horde map altogether because I don't know why or why it's that way, but it has always been that way. Alright, we're coming up to our 20-minute mark, where we're about to close the stream. We've been going for less than an hour, or almost an hour now. We only do an hour talk show. We kind of talk about current events, everything else that we like to talk about. This is the Ozrathian Talk Show, where we talk about the latest and greatest that plague our nation of the Alliance and the Horde. So, another big topic, our last topic of the day, is faction neutral. They have come out where they are coming out with a ability which is going to shock and rock the game, where we can dungeon with and raid with, you've heard it, cross-faction. What is your opinion on cross-faction gameplay? Well, let me break it down to you. We had a little bit of this experience back in Mist of Pandaria. I don't know if you guys remember this cross-faction bullcrap, but I kind of like the idea in a way, because that means you find more people to do the content with. But cross-faction, when you made a Pandarian character, that you interacted as a neutral entity. Now, if we look back at Legion, which, what's her name? Jaina, good old Proudmoore. Proudmoore basically didn't like the idea, but we had a little bit of cross-faction there. Now, the prerequisite that led up to the dismembering of this cross-faction neutrality was, Sylvanas leaving and Varian dying. That's kind of what really separated the Alliance from their membership, but we've seen a little bit of cross-faction in the story. Well, we've never seen cross-faction in the game. Now, what this will bring, possibly, will just be like, and I guess we had some dropped frames. I guess, guys, I apologize. Anywho, we're going to go back. So, with that being said, like I said, so we experienced some of this in Legion as far as story mode, with the cross realm, and everything else. So, it's a possibility of it happening. Now, will it be a good thing if you're a hard die Alliance character? Well, I'm sorry, the game is more of mixed people that do play both factions. Now, this news is not going to be great for those people that are die-hard Alliance or die-hard Horde, scum to the earth if you play anything else. I am sorry, but the future of this game is going to depend on people working together and playing together. Yeah, it is World of Warcraft. It's not World of Peacecraft, but it is definitely going to be something that's going to be moving forward with this new team. Now, with the Microsoft acquisition possible and over our heads, I will see possibly a lot of Blizzard games start to come back, because Phil Spencer is a huge, Blizzard fan. He loves the games. He loves World of Warcraft. So, my point being is this cross-faction thing. Okay? It's a possibility. I'm 50-50 for it. Honestly, I think it would be great to see, more, people to find more players with to do more content with. So we'll see that in the future. That's a positive. A negative is possibly the trolls, which you'll always have trolls in every video game that you'll ever play. However, we look at the base of this whole thing. We look at the acquisition. We look at the cross-play. All these changes, I think, are going to benefit the game and the company in a whole big way that we've never seen before. When we first started playing in 2004, a lot of people, there was a sense of community. Don't get me wrong, there's a community now. But if we look at it right when game first started, there was excitement. There was something new, and I think that with the Microsoft acquisition of Blizzard Activision, that excitement will come back in a greater feeling because there's going to be more original content. There's not going to be just this repeat of content. With the speculation, with the current expansions that are coming out, you look at both of these, these possibilities of a dragging expansion, a more cross-player friendly peacetime, which we haven't really experienced in World of Warcraft. We have not experienced a time of peace. There was a brief moment after the battle for Azeroth was done, but it wasn't truly a moment of peace because we had to deal with Sylvanas. But now as Sylvanas is coming back as a main player, because if we remember the short that was played on our content update, and we're going to play that towards the end. We're getting close to ending. We're getting close to that now. And so it's called Shattered Legacies is what I was talking about. Now that Sylvanas is, I guess, meeting reality is what I call it. There's a lot of unanswered questions. 9.2 is going to be a huge patch. But like I was saying before, all these different things that are happening, I honestly see it as a positive. We're going to have more people, gameplay people. We're going to have better content. I honestly think it's going to fix a lot of the problems that Activision Blizzard has ignored over the years. And then with this whole, suit thing, it's kind of like, it's kind of expected. Sure. Yep. Okay. So what I'm going to do right now is see if I can pull up this. I guess I thought I installed it. Ah, here we are. If this will open. Alright, I'm going to be posting a video on this before we leave. So kind of recap of what we talked about. We talked about the Blizzard Activision possible block. Keep it up. We'll keep you guys updated as far as we know. We'll be posting. This is where you can find all the news of what's going on in the land of Azeroth. Number 2, we were talking about World of Warcraft going mobile on a cell phone, possibly even on the Steam Deck. We'll like to see that, and possibly even on the regular cell phones. With the Xbox backboard, which is going to be amazing to see that come out. Number 3, we talked about, again, the Activision Blizzard buyout. A lot of people have already heard about that. We've talked about the changes in the gaming industry. And also, we talked about BlizzCon. One of our fans have typed in and gave us that question. You know, so many different changes in 2022 that are coming this way. You know, different games that are coming out. We're excited about it. Rebel Gaming is going to be playing those games. If you haven't checked out our YouTube channel, we've done multiple different videos. We've done stuff for Red Dead Online. We've done stuff with Call of Duty, Vanguard, Cold War, World War II. We've done it all on that. And again, if you've never watched our stream before, follow and like and subscribe wherever you're watching, wherever you're watching. That's the only way to keep up with the current content. Rebel Gaming 96.live. If you like to watch the stream without being on any of the platforms and still be connected and help our stream out as well, there are several ways to do that. Head to that website. It's pinned there on the comments there on our Facebook page. And also, hashtag Rebel969 is our community cash app. So if you'd like to give that way, we do. That's the only way this runs. We are listener supported, watcher supported. So if you'd like to help out with that, help with our multi-stream service that we do provide, we do a video every week about the current events that's happening in your neck of the woods in Azra. So, excuse me. We are going to show this video really quick for those that have not watched it before. And if you have not been up to date, there is a spoiler alert. That's right. That's what I said. I said spoiler alert. And why I say that is it's going to change the whole... It's going to change the whole thing. And I'm excited for this video. When I first watched the trailer, I was kind of like, okay, we're going back to old school. And that's what it was. We went back to old school. So we're going to show you this official trailer by Blizzard. And we'll be right back. Alright. Here we go.
Sylvanas' soul has been fractured from the moment of her death until now.
Burn it! This was their home. And you slaughtered all of them!
Sylvanas' soul has been fractured from the moment of her death until now.
Burn it! This was their home. And you slaughtered all of them! How could you take all those innocent lives? This was beyond life and death. There was no other path to true freedom. How can you not see that? I see what you are. Murderer! Monster! Butcher! Why can I not escape this torment?
The jailer has severed their bond and condemned her to endlessly relive her atrocities. So long as her soul remains divided, she cannot wake.
Maybe she shouldn't.
She's the only one who knows the jailer's plan and how we might save Anduin.
She's the one that turned Anduin.
Jaina is right. How can we possibly trust her?
Her wound runs so much deeper than mine. Well met, Ranger General.
What is this? Who are you?
Someone who shared your fate, felled by the blade of the very same prince.
Arthas. I died trying to stop that monster, only to wake up haunted by one with my face.
That Banshee is you.
No. I cannot accept that.
Her path began where yours ended, and you've seen the decisions she made.
Never in 1,000 lifetimes would I betray everything I stood for. You can't possibly understand.
The jailer is deceptively cunning. When I realized I had become his pawn, it nearly destroyed me. He had no doubts it would destroy you as well. Was he right? Or will you accept her shattered legacy and tell us how to stop him?
Her crimes are unforgivable.
Yes.
And she vanished. I must face the consequences.
We cannot change the past, and we may never find forgiveness in the future. But inaction damns us all. Time is short, Ranger General. Make your choice. I've done all I can.
Okay, so like I said, yeah, that's a lot to take in, you know, and if we look at, like, the whole thing, a lot to deal with. So, with that being said, that's kind of like our closing statement. 9.2 is around the corner, so keep an eye out for that. I expect it here soon, an update to come out. We got a lot of stuff that we've got, that is in the mixing bowl right now, and our job here at the Azerothian Talk Show is to let you know what's going on. So if you haven't heard, you heard it here first. This is where it's going to get crazy with the storyline, with the company, with the game. That's where we're at. That's the way I see it, as Steve Harvey would say. That's the way I see it. And that concludes our weekly Azerothian Talk Show. If you haven't been to our channel before, say hello in the comment section. If you have a question or a comment on any of these topics that we have talked about today, give us a shout out, and we'll, or not shout out, but a comment there in the section. We'll, next feature, your question will be answered. If you'd like to directly message me there as well, you can. And then on our website, for our donation, you can watch our stream without being on Facebook, Twitter, or Twitch, or whatever. RebelGaming96.live is where you can also give to us. And, the Cash App here for our community is listed in the video with the cash symbol right there. So, again, thank you very much. Follow, like, subscribe if you're watching the recording of this video. you know, tell us what you think about the video, any content that you'd like to see us do. Again, this is the Azerothian Talk Show signing off, and this is the way I see it. Until next week, guys, we'll see you in Azeroth on the other side. See you guys later, and that has been a wrap. We'll see you. Stay epic and be simply amazing. Bye, guys. Till next time. Adios.